这是一架直升机吗？
Communications is coming down, but he said he only has a couple minutes, and he said that 3D scanning is fine. You just can't use any tripods, and then he'll answer whatever questions you have.
The Capitol Visitor Center is really the front door, not only to the Capitol, but really to the nation. When people come here, this is their first impression of really the country. Helen Keller, for example, is one of only 9 women in the entire Capitol represented in statues. But 6 of those 9 women are on this floor here. So when people come in, they see the first woman to graduate of college. What we wanted to show that, you know, women and men have made major contributions to the progress of our country. In America, we have a sense of ownership about the Capitol. The Capitol belongs to the people. The members of Congress are really servants to the people. Their tax dollars pay my salary and all the members of Congress as well. So we always have that respect for every visitor that comes in here. We want to treat them like the most important person. A few weeks ago, Taylor Swift had walked through the building. The Pope is coming here on September 24th. And we want to make sure that everyone leaves with that notion that they can contribute to our democracy. That what happens here affects that citizen in a small town in the middle of America, but that citizen from that small town could affect what happens here through their vote, through their petition, you know, that they have a voice here through their member of Congress. There's a statue over there. That was the first statue of an African American to be unveiled in the Capitol. That happened just last year, so that was wonderful as well. So it is a wonderful stage, and I think it motivates all of our staff to do a little bit better. You know, in America, there's a term that says, we go the extra mile, you know, to do that extra. Well, here, there's no such thing as going the extra mile. It's what we do every day. It's part of our job.
Thank you, you too. Did you guys study in the
no, we're on visit here.
Oh, okay.
I've been with the government for 28 years now. I worked in New York City for 9 years as a public affairs specialist. So after 9 years there in New York, writing about those projects and communicating with, you know, the towns that were affected by the projects, then the Army Corps said, we need someone down here in Washington near Baltimore because we're going to start renovating the Pentagon. So I came down here and became the communications director for the Pentagon renovation program. We had to move a lot of people, colonels and generals, a lot of people with stars on their shoulders. And my job was to make sure everyone knew what was happening. And after doing that for 5 years, we had renovated a part of the Pentagon. Then I had the opportunity to come to the Capitol. And again, on September 10th, 2001, I told my boss that I had accepted a position here. But then the planes hit the very next day. And then I ended up working on the crash site for 7 weeks where the plane hit the building. That's where I work. In fact, I keep something with me every day for 14 years now. This is actually a small piece of the airplane that hit the Pentagon.
Oh.
So it's my daily reminder not to take any day for granted. And if you ever think you're having a bad day, just think about 3,000 people that never got home that day from New York or from Virginia at the Pentagon there. So it's hard for me to complain about a crowded metro ride or too much work on my desk when I think about those people that would love to be alive to complain about something today. So it's just my daily reminder. It's part of the right wing of the airplane that hit the building. Even when he was 4 years old, he knew he wanted to be a photographer. So he was taking pictures of geese and everything at the thing. I'll show you, I gotta show you something I'm gonna brag about. Well, my other son is, he graduated with psychology and he works with special needs kids, children with autism. But my older son, Luke, he shoots a lot of famous people you might recognize. So this is his website.
Wow.
These are Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart. They were in you know, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Star Trek. Lupita, she won an Oscar for 12 Years a Slave. Jared Leto, he won an Oscar as well. These are some comedians. Michael Keaton was in Birdman, a movie. She was in Interstellar, Jessica Chastain, Ethan Hawke. Matthew McConaughey, you might recognize. Kate Winslet, she was in Titanic. He also photographed this here, Angelina Jolie. But the publicist hasn't given the allowance to put them on the website just yet. So anyway, so he's paying his own bills. You know what I mean? He's paying his own rent. I don't have to help him. So that's all I care about. There's a lot of competition out there because everyone has a camera with their iPhone. But all I can say is you have to really go get it. You know, look for those opportunities. Don't think you can just have a portfolio or put it online. You've got to make calls, use your social media, all your contacts, And you know, he did a lot of work for free to get into certain circles, and he interned with anyone he could to gain experience. And then slowly but surely he got exposed to other people, and it was one friend of his that he was helping. That friend was working for it's called the Screen Actors Guild. They're the group of Hollywood stars and so forth. And every year they would photograph all the Oscar nominations. And his friend got sick and he needed someone to fill in for him. So Luke, my son Luke, did it. And they liked him so much they asked him to come back again and again. He's been doing it for 3 years now. That's why he has all these celebrities. In America they say when opportunity knocks, I say no, you got to knock on opportunity. You got to go out and find it.
Yeah.